Now look back in our text. I mean, this thing is disintegrating. We know the disciples didn't have great people skills anyway. We've seen that up close and personal. And here it's breaking down even farther. And now you can just imagine it's getting hot and heated. And then all of a sudden, everything changes. And you saw that moment in verse 15. Look again. As soon as all the people saw Jesus, they were overwhelmed with wonder and ran to greet him. You see, when they saw Jesus, when all of a sudden they were in the presence of God the Son, their argument became secondary. Their irritation was replaced with wonder. Their anger was replaced with awe. Their anxiety was replaced with faith. All of a sudden, they forgot what they were arguing about because they just wanted to be with Jesus. It is amazing how big little things can seem until you get in the presence of Jesus. And He'll put everything in perspective. I mean, think about this group. This is not a group of bad people. This is not a group of reprobates. These are believers for the most part. They loved Jesus. You can tell that because of the way they responded to Jesus when He got there. Now, there were some religious leaders who probably weren't real fond of Him. But by and large, this is a group who has faith. This is a group who loves Jesus. His disciples are numbered in that bunch. And we know that they love Jesus. So this is a bunch of really good people. But still, nothing had happened until Jesus got there. There's a song that was actually born out of the Free Will Baptist Church. And I was raised in the Southern Baptist Church, but we still sang it almost every Sunday. And old Ricky will sneak it in on us every once in a while. Some of you grew up singing this one too. It says, "Brethren, we have met to worship and adore the Lord our God." Sing with me if you know it. "Will you pray with all your power while we try to preach the word? All is vain unless the Spirit of the Holy One comes down. Brethren, pray and holy manna will be showered all around." I'll tell you, even some Methodists know that one. I hear you. That's awesome. Did you hear what we just sang? All is vain unless the Spirit of the Holy One comes down. If there's a better line in the hymn book, I hadn't read it. All is vain. Boy, we can get it just right. We can sing just right. We can get our outline just right. We can preach just right. We can wear the right tie and the right suit. We can get our bulletins just right. We can get our Sunday school just right. We can invite the right preacher. We can advertise it and fill the building. And all is vain unless the Spirit of the Holy One comes down. You see, until Jesus gets there, it's just another meeting. What changed verse 14's argument into verse 15's prayer meeting was Jesus got there.